to prove that. All of that I have electronically. The only thing that I don't necessarily have per se is maybe a billing address of this location, because I'm a recent transplant, like I'm new at this location. So but we'll see. I'm just putting my options out there. I'm not giving up. I've been looking for gigs on Craigslist that aligns with what I can do. A gig is something that is not long term. It's something that you can do quick. What else? So I'm just doing, just keeping the faith, staying positive, keeping my eye out for any opportunity or anything that will be a blessing to me, staying away from negativity and darkness. God will show you people that you need to stay away from, because any type of distractions, all it's going to do is delay your progress, is going to delay your transformation, is going to delay you moving forward. So when God gives you like discernment and revelation about people, you just need to trust it. That has been key in me being able to have an accelerated journey into my transformation and into me becoming, is me being able to discern relationships that God is saying, this person is not who they say they are. This person is not who they look like. This person is not genuine. This person is not a friend. This person doesn't want to help you. This person, for the most part, is just have some mental issues, sometimes spiritual issues that they don't even know of themselves. And so they just come to you like they've gone to everyone else whom they've went to, and no one messes with them. Okay. So for those of you who don't know, I'm currently in a shelter, right? And everyone goes into a shelter for different reasons, right? My reasons, I don't know. It's not my first time in a shelter. I wish I didn't have to be here, but again, part of my transformation and learning is about becoming stronger. It's becoming more authentically myself. It's becoming more real. Even to be able to talk about it, my journey, like that is a sign of change and transformation, because that is something that I would not have been able to talk about before, because I would have been too embarrassed and too ashamed. So the fact that I'm able to even talk candidly about my experience right now, about being in a shelter and me having to go donate blood or plasma to get money, is a sure sign of my growth, right? So God will show you your growth in interesting ways, and I'm glad I'm able to identify that. But anyways, when God is showing, so in those environments, when you're in the shelter, you deal with a lot of broken people, right? They come from different backgrounds, and I'm telling you, the brokenness is very evident. It can be seen physically. Sometimes you can't really see it physically, because they can be well put together. As for myself, people may look at me and say, well, why is he here, right? He don't look like he belongs here. But at the end of the day, it's no one's business. I feel like at the end of the day, if you're on a journey, right? If you're on a journey, what's going on? Thank you for joining the live. If you're on a journey, right? And if you believe that you're on a unique path, on a path that's going to lead you into your promised lands, or to a space that that's going to be better. I know for me, following my dreams as far as my content creation and being a lifestyle influencer, this has been a part of it. It's the unknown. It's not knowing. It's not necessarily right now having stability or financial stability or shelter stability or relational stability, right? Since this journey, I've just been figuring things out. But that's the cost of living by faith, right? That's the cost of leaving the comfortable and stepping into the unknown. That's the cost of following your dreams. You go from broke, busted, and disgusted to the reward for your faithfulness. And I believe God is a rewarder of those who are faithful. So what was the purpose of the message? Oh yes, I'm going to get some money. If you do want to support the platform, go ahead and do so right now. You know what I'm saying? My Cash App is CLG Lifestyle. And I leave I'll leave some more information in the description box, so you can find out more of what it is that I do. I'll talk to y'all later.